What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here with you. Little late joining you, and you'll notice I have no co-host with me yet until now.
You do now.
Yeah, I do now. I hear a little bit of a background sound there, Harris. You may have to turn something down just a little bit. Thank you, sir. I'm eating fries because I just got home, and let's see what we got here going on. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. Let's do that. We got some more guys going to be joining us. Welcome, Harris. How you doing this evening, my friend?
I'm good. How about you?
I am doing wonderful. We'll talk about how this past week went. And the red dots means we missed, which look at all the red dots. But the green dots means we got them right.
I think I was 8-8 with the pros this week.
Let's see. Harris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yours 9-7.
9-7. Okay, 2 winning weeks in a row.
Yeah, 9-7. But we had one that was 11-5. So we'll see him and talk to him in just a minute. Your host of the evening, 6-10. We won't talk about myself.
That's 2 weeks in a row, Rob.
I know it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I may have to jump on the bandwagon somebody else's to help me out this week. I worked with some picks earlier in the day. I spent a little more time on them, so I'm hoping maybe that makes a difference. How about Cowboys?
I loved it.
Okay. Now we are live. We are live right now. So
Yeah,
yes, sir. I guess you knew that. We got some more guys who are going to be joining us in a minute. Tribe fan, Keith, John Wise will be with us. I sent an invitation out to Anthony. You was just telling me just a few minutes ago you were watching the earlier video of today. Pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. That was an outstanding interview.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And that's a game I was on the fence about.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked at it a couple times. Now, unlike Joe with sideline, he's got right there. It's in his listings. Could take 3 weeks for shipping because it gets sent out.
Right.
Now the guy doing that game, and I'm not going to mention the game. Doing that game. All he's got to do is put it in his listing. It's printed to order. Inventory's not kept on location, and then he's good to go.
Yep.
If I'm Matt, I don't order again.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, hey, looky here. We got a third. Step right in, Tim. How you doing this evening, my friend?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me?
4, 5, 6, man.
You are alive, my friend. You are alive.
Good.
In living color with play. I see play right there.
Yes. Sorry. It says I play well with others. On the back, and it says please think responsibly.
Oh, okay.
It's for a trivia organization that we use. So.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, using the.
Was just talking about your pros this week. Do you know what you came out this week with?
I hope better than 11-5.
11-5.
11-5. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The best of us. The best of us. You went 11-5.
You got me last week. I was 10-6 last week.
That's pretty good, Harris.
If you go with the crowd, folks, you're going to make money. Now, until I can prove myself and get an 8-8 week, don't take my picks. Take everybody else's picks. You'll win more money in Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, Harris.
But 8-8's not going to make you any money.
Not a lot. No,
8-8, you're going to lose. You got to pay the juice.
Yeah.
How much did Vegas make off that Ravens-Lions game? Holy shnikes.
Oh, man. I'll tell you. We're going to talk about a few of them. It's crazy this week. I tell you. What the hell's up with the Chiefs? What the hell's up with the Chiefs? They're
terrible defense.
They're not the same team as they've been.
No.
And now with Reed in the hospital, he's not working with the team.
Reed's out. Reed was supposed to have been at practice today.
It was he? But it makes a difference when you're having problems, and I'm eating too while I'm talking. So let me stop doing that. But man, teams that we expected to be bad, a couple of really are bad. Washington football team is not very good. The Jets, they're not very good. and the Jags, they're very bad. I don't know 3 worst teams. Can you name the worst team than those 3?
No, but
The Steelers are getting there.
The loser of Jacksonville Jets game's got the number 1 pick coming up. I think it's week 11.
I'm with you there. I think so too. Let me. I sent that out to Keith. I hope Keith's close by. Let me actually text him. And I got a mail retreat. Oh man, hold on here. Let me send one more time to him. While we're talking, while I'm talking, while I'm doing this, you guys tell the folks who is the most impressive college football team of the week.
I'll go with Arkansas.
Georgia State.
Yeah, that was a laughably bad call that got Auburn close.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Georgia State really impressed me this week. And it proves to me that Auburn does not belong in the top 25.
There's a few, man, I'm telling you, there's a couple of teams I think this week, well, there's no choice. We don't have a choice. The top 25 are going to be beating each other up again this week. And we're going to have, and after this week, we're going to probably have 5 or 6 new top 25 teams. They're going to have to be because it's just going to be that way.
Well, what is it? I think
we're
4 or 5 matchups this week.
We are going to let our man let our man Keith jump right in here with us in just a second. I sent him another invite, so I hope it works. First off, let's see. Tim, 9-12. And guess what? That's the best of us this week in college. 9-12. I went 8-13. Harris went 7-14. Keith went 5-16. And
I did hit my lock.
Do what?
I did hit my lock.
You did hit your lock. Okay, that's cool. And now each one of us has lost one on the survivor pool because I lost my survivor pool game this week.
Didn't I pick the Cardinals over the Jags?
Let's see. Yes, you won.
Okay.
But had you lost one before?
No, I picked Tampa in week 2.
Okay, so you're undefeated. You got 0 losses.
Right. College pick was no bueno. I'll say that much. That was the Michigan State one.
Harris, you've lost 1.
Right. I lost with Pittsburgh.
Right, and I lost 1. And then Keith took your Falcons this week, but prior to that, he had lost 1. So we've all lost 1 but Tim right now. So survivor pools, lock of the week, Arizona. Yes, you took them as the lock of the week. Keith also took them as the lock of the week. I took the Ravens. Man, they're sad. They're sad. Really, they are. Yeah. The Bucks, they played a flat game. I don't think nobody's worried about them. And then the Bills, Harris caught the train, the slow train coming out of Washington, and it went straight to Buffalo, and no problem there. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead on Keith. I am counting on Keith trying to join up with us in a minute. I hope he does, because like I said, I sent him a couple of a couple of things out. Okay. All right. One of them was going to you, Tim. That's fine. Going to one. I sent it 2 or 3 of your emails. That's what happens. All right. Alabama, Ole Miss. Alabama, 15.5-point favorites. We're going to start with Harris. Alabama, are they for real? And if they are they 2 touchdown plus against the number 12 team in the country? What do you think?
Well, you got them at 15.5 right now?
I got them 15.5 today.
All right. They're going to win the game. No doubt about that. But I don't think they're going to win by 2 touchdowns. It's going to be a closer game than everybody expects.
Yeah. Tribe. Now, can we call you Tribe, or you want us to call you Cleveland?
No, call me Tribe, please.
Right.
See, Cleveland baseball fan can encompass all the names.
We're gonna go to we call it the clockwise way today. So, what do you think? Alabama, 15.5.
Oh, that they helps even more. I was going to take Ole Miss at 14.5, but 15.5 is even better.
Yeah, I got you. Alabama had trouble with Florida with a top 15 team on the road, and they squeaked it out. I think they're going to play better this time, but I don't know about 2 touchdowns. I think 2 touchdowns scares me a little bit. I'm with you guys. I like Ole Miss in this. I think straight up Alabama wins, maybe a field goal, maybe 6 points. 15 and a half too much. Anybody here of the 3 of us got Ole Miss winning this game?
No,
I don't think so either. Here comes Keith.
But Ole Miss could surprise us this week and push this game to overtime.
Yeah, right. It could, but one good thing about it, it's not going to be a push as far as the points. As long as it gives half points. Keith,
all right, I had to turn the volume on. Hey guys, sorry, I lost track of time. I wasn't paying attention.
That's fine, man. I just walked in the door at 2 minutes till. Harris sent me a text, and I'm about 2 miles away from the house at 3 minutes to 7. I turned the computer on at 7 o'clock. So
I'm gonna go take a leak, and I'll be right back and ready to go.
All right, we got you. We'll let Keith catch up with us. In we're gonna let Tribe. You gonna pick up right where we just left off. Just a second ago. Georgia, 19-point favorites against number 8 Arkansas. 19. Does anybody see that? How about it, Tribe?
Yeah, no, I think Arkansas will cover, not win, cover.
All right. I guess I'm going next. Georgia hadn't scored 19 points but twice the whole year. How in the hell do you cover if you don't score that many? Georgia may win this game, but I won't be surprised if Arkansas takes it outright. No way I give 19. I will take Arkansas, and I'll take 19 points. Harris.
Wait a minute. Who did Georgia win by this past week?
Oh, let's see. How much? They did win big, but who did they play?
It was like 62-0, I think.
Yeah, but who did they play?
Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah. They took on a dress shot. Vanderbilt. Yeah. 62-0.
You scared me though when you said they haven't scored 19 points all year.
Yeah.
What are you smoking there for a minute?
They hadn't scored 19 points all year against anybody that actually showed up with 11 players on each side of the team.
That makes a little bit more sense.
All right.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I will take Arkansas.
All right. All right. Keith, we want you to be the Lone Ranger and take Alabama, 15.5-point favorites against number 12 Ole Miss at Ole Miss. Give us a reason why Alabama's going to win by 15.5.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're going to be.
I'm not going to give you a reason, but I'll take it.
You're going to take Alabama.
Yeah,
you'll give those points. Oh, okay. You're going to be the only one to do that one. So Keith's going to do that one. And now we're going to come to Georgia. Georgia's given up 19 points to number 8 Arkansas, who beat Texas. And aren't they undefeated, guys? Arkansas undefeated? Yep, they're undefeated. So Keith, 19 points. Georgia's given up on the road to Arkansas. How about that one?
That sounds about like the right number to me. So it's just kind of a guess. Being at Arkansas, I don't know, maybe about 17 points. So I'll take the 19 points.
All right. So all right. We just put 2 on you. Let's put a third one on you now. Oregon, number 3 Oregon at home. They're on the road. 7-point favorite at Stanford. They're giving up 7. Oregon now. How about that?
At Stanford?
They're at Stanford, giving up a touchdown. No hooks, though. I was expecting a hook with 7.5, but it's only 7.
Stanford, boy.
Wow,
they look bad against Kansas State, but they
UCLA creamed them all week. Didn't UCLA beat them to a pulp? I think they did.
They may have.
Was the UCLA
Because Fresno is the one that beat UCLA.
35-24? UCLA beat
That's another one. I think Oregon's got. How many points did you say that one was?
touchdown.
7.
Touchdown? Yeah, I'll take Oregon and give the 7.
Yeah, I'm with Keith on this one. I think Oregon's a better team here. UCLA's good. I think Oregon's better because they got so many track athletes and stuff. If they make a track meet out of this, it's not even going to be close. It could be 10 points, could be 12, something like that. I like Oregon, and I'll give up a 7. Harris.
It's not going to be a track meet. Stanford's going to slow the ball down. They're going to run it, and pound it. Oregon will win the game, but I'll take Stanford at 7.
Okay. And Tribe.
I'll take Oregon to cover.
Yeah. All right. And now it's coming to me. Penn State, 11-point favorites. And I've been kind of striding on this one all day. I know for a fact Indiana's not that great a team. I know they're not. But I know Penn State is one of the worst teams to travel out there as far as a top 20 team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which way to go with it. I'm going with the better team here. I'm going to take Penn State. I will give up the 11 points. I with no confidence whatsoever, but I think they're more than 11 points better than Indiana. But if Indiana makes it a touchdown game, it won't surprise me. Harris.
Well, I'll tell you what. I had Penn State at 12.5. I was going to take them then. I'm going to take them now.
All right. Tribe.
Yeah, even give me the minus 11 now, please. Yes, Penn State all day.
All right. Keith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take Penn State and give the 11 on that one.
All right. We got Harris Jessup now. Iowa. Oh, a 4-point favorite going to Maryland. Somebody smells a rat here, I think. 4 points. Number 5 in the country going to Maryland. How about it, Harris?
Maryland's playing over their head right now. I'm going to take Iowa minus the 3.
All right. 4 points. Yep.
Well, 4. Same thing.
Tribe.
You know what? I think you might be right. Give me Iowa to cover.
Okay. 4 points. All right. Keith.
Iowa.
He didn't even hesitate.
Well, I had time to think about it, but yeah, I didn't use much time to think about it.
Somebody smells a rat out here, guys. I don't know why they do. I get the feeling this is going to be a field goal game. I don't know why, but I am not going to be the only one to lose this game. I'm joining up with you guys. But I'm smelling the rat. I don't know why, but I think Maryland will keep this close. I don't think they win outright, but don't be surprised if they do. All right, Oklahoma, 10-point favorites at Kansas State. Our favorite home field of all, Kansas State, the Cougars. Tribe. Is Oklahoma 10 better on the road at K-State? What do you think?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
All right. So,
hey, John Wise.
Hey, guys.
John Wise, welcome. So
Hey, John.
Tribe will take Oklahoma there. All right. Keith.
I'm going to do the same. Kansas State, I thought they'd give a better showing against Oklahoma State, and they lost by 2 scores or better, didn't they?
They lost 31-20.
Yeah.
They won the road then. They're at home now.
I understand that, but I'm still going to go with Oklahoma. I'll just think Oklahoma here this might be their best game of the year so far. They might.
All right. This is one I'm taking. Manhattan, Kansas. I don't know why. Kansas State performs at home. 10 points. Oklahoma, they have played down to their competition all year. Guess what? They're going to have to play up to their competition. This is where I think they can lose an outright game. This I think it's going to be. I actually think Kansas State may win this outright. I'm taking K-State here. What do you think, Harris?
Well, you took some of the words right out of my mouth. I like K-State at home. I don't think they're going to win the ball game. They're going to keep it close. But at 10 points, give me K-State.
I got you. All right. Welcome, John. How you doing this evening?
Doing well.
Good. Do you wish to participate in college, or you just want to hold up for pro?
I'll wait for the pro.
All right. We will definitely leave it out there for you if you want to. Keith White, Cincinnati, the Bearcats, and the hook is here, folks. 2.5-point favorites going to Notre Dame. The rat is out there, guys. The rat is out there. Now, who's going to take it? Who is going to accept the 2.5 and take Cincinnati on the road going against a Notre Dame team? What do you think?
Did you say that Cincinnati was favored?
They're favored by 2.5.
Yep.
No, I'll take Notre Dame on that all day.
Yeah.
I seen that. I fell out of my chair.
Yeah. I've had so many people in chat tell me Cincinnati's going to win this game outright. I'm sorry. Notre Dame at home, you're going to have to bring your A game to beat them. Cincinnati may have an A game. I don't think they're going to bring it this week. I like Notre Dame. I think they win the ball game. I'll take Notre Dame. Harris.
Cincinnati can bring their A game. Notre Dame's going to bring their triple A game. Notre Dame's my lock of the week. Take that.
If I remember correctly, there's been 2 games this year for Cincinnati where they've kind of gotten off to a slow start, and then I believe one of them was against Indiana, and then they rallied late to put a bunch of points on the board. They can't afford to do that against Notre Dame.
They cannot. The only thing Cincinnati's got going for them this week, they had an off week last week. They had an off week, but will it make that much difference?
Not in South Bend.
Yeah, I agree. Tim, tell us why Cincinnati is going to win this ball game.
I can't because
They're going to score more points than
No, I can't even pull that. I'm sorry, with the way that the Notre Dame defense shut down Wisconsin in the second half last week.
Yeah,
don't see it.
Oh, we're going to do a replay of this again.
Well, I like my 12 out.
It's coming back to me now. Florida's on the road. They're heading to the bluegrass state of Kentucky. Florida, 8-point favorite. Now, I don't know if Kentucky has developed a great football team in the last week and a half.
An 8-point favorite?
Huh?
Florida's 8.
Florida. Yeah, okay.
Florida's 8-point favorite, but I mean, I see double digits here, guys. Florida, I think, is a top 10 team in the country and a top 5 offense. Kentucky, I just don't think they have a chance here, folks. This could be the blowout of the week. This is one that could get blown out of the water by the first half is over with. I'm taking Florida. Harris.
I'm trying to think of a reason why to take Kentucky, and I just can't think of one. I got to go with Florida.
Yeah. Tribe.
Yeah, I got to go Florida as well.
All right. How about it there, Keith?
Oh, I think Florida will probably win by about 30 or 40. I mean,
8 points to me. I was just
who was it that Kentucky played that was really close last week? It was some smaller school.
Was it Kent State?
No, I don't think it was Kent
State. Who was it they played? I don't know. Somebody look that up while I'm
Chattanooga, maybe?
UTC. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Or East Tennessee State or something. Yeah.
And it was a close game.
So let's see. Whose turn is it? Is it Harris's turn, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. All right, Harris, a great time for you. 15.5-point favorites. Ohio State, and they're heading to Rutgers.
But back to Kentucky for a second. My boss, he has a daughter who is a baton twirler for the during the football game. So he goes up there for their home games.
But Kentucky.
For Kentucky, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ohio State
at Rutgers.
Yes,
we got 15.5.
15.5 all day long.
Ugh. I'm going to take the 15.5 in Rutgers.
All right, I got you. Tribe.
Even though I'm kind of the Ohio State homer here, I'm not going to be too homerish. I was impressed by the way Rutgers has played so far this year. This is probably a 2-touchdown game, but not 15.
Tribe
And
says
also,
what?
Kentucky played South Carolina and won 16-10.
They beat South Carolina.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so they must be a little better than we thought they were. Anyway, Keith.
Rutgers just played Michigan, right? And they kept it. Didn't they play Michigan once already?
Yeah.
Up in Michigan.
They kept it within one score. Yep. Now they're at home.
I'm not going to let that fool me, though. I'm just going to go ahead and take Ohio State and give the points here. It might seem kind of risky, but I'm going to do it.
Greg Schiano came back to Rutgers, and he's made this program a lot better
Yeah.
since he's come back. 15.5 is too much, guys. Or Ohio State does not thrill me that much. I will take Rutgers all day long. Tribe fan, BYU, 8.5. Utah State, BYU.
I think this is a bounce back game for the Cougars over the Aggies.
8.5.
Yep.
Okay. Keith.
Yeah, I agree with Tribe on that. I'll take BYU.
Yeah. They're going to be on the road, and they're going to have a park of 30 points minimum. I will take BYU. I'll
I
give
know
it.
Utah State can be competitive at times, but I don't think they're going to be so in that game there.
I'm with you. Harris.
I'm going to make it unanimous. I'm going to take BYU.
We got you. Keith, this is going to be one of the games of the week right here. Michigan, a 1-point favorite going to Wisconsin. Only a 1 point. So it's whoever you think wins the ball game here, unless they, it's either a push. So if you think Michigan's going to win by 1 point, just say push. But other than that, it's pretty much whoever you think wins.
I'm kind of going against what I would probably normally do, but Wisconsin, being at home, I would normally take them in this game, but they got hit pretty hard by Notre Dame, and I don't think Michigan is a superpower by any means, but I think that they'll sneak this one out by at least a field goal.
All right. This could be the job of the Michigan coach, Harbaugh. He cannot afford to lose to competition that he's supposed to beat. They're supposed to beat this team. You're 14th in the country. Wisconsin just got beaten by Notre Dame. I'm taking Michigan, but I'll tell you one thing. I think it's going to be a very close game, but 1 point. You're just pretty much telling me to take whoever I think is going to win. I'll take Michigan this week. Harris.
I'm going against you, Rob. I'm going to take Wisconsin.
Okay. All right. Tim.
I'll go that team up north.
You can't even say their name, can you, Tim?
You're Michigan.
Yes.
The Maize and Blue.
All right, coming back to me. Texas A&M, 9-point favorites at Mississippi State. And all I can say is this. Texas A&M, in order to cover 9 points, you must first score 9 points. And I'm not sure you can find 9 points anywhere. I'm taking Mississippi State in this ball game. I have no confidence. If A&M scores 20, do I we lost one here.
Ross Harris.
Yeah, we lost Harris. He can go back to his email though and come back, join back with us there. So I'm taking Mississippi State. Tribe.
I'm going against you. I'll take Texas A&M, but Mississippi State's not been really that competitive this year.
Okay. All right. So Harris gets thrown around. So you don't have to wait until your turn.
All right, who took what here? I got kicked out somehow.
I got you, Keith. What do you think about Texas A&M and Mississippi State? It's been a split.
Let's see, A&M just got took a whipping from Arkansas. Mississippi State lost to LSU, but I don't really know how good LSU's offense is. Remember how they did against UCLA.
Yeah, they look like crap first game of the year.
So I don't know what to think of the Mississippi State defense. Having said that, I know A&M is capable of putting points on the board.
Mhm.
Um,
On the
I don't.
road.
I think this game's going to be relatively close. I think A&M's going to win it, but I think Mississippi State will get back under 9 points before it's over. So I'll take the points.
All right, Harris, 9 points. A&M on the road, giving up against Mississippi State.
I'm going back to what you said. In order to win by 9, you got to score 9.
So you're going to take
I
Mississippi
got to
State.
go Mississippi State here. I think A&M will score 9. Okay,
But
they're not going to
they're
score
not-
Mississippi State by 9.
Yeah, I got you. Coastal Carolina, Tim, 32.5 against UL Monroe. Now, obviously, we're getting into territory we may not know a whole lot about here, Louisiana Monroe, but we do know Coastal Carolina's pretty good.
Mhm.
But they're traveling this time. What do you think? 32.5 points. That's a little bit to give there. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Louisiana Monroe to cover
How many
Okay.
points are we talking about here, guys?
32.5.
on the road.
This has gone down 2 points since the morning.
32.
32.5. 32.5. Yeah. It was 34.5, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think at the beginning of the week, I thought somebody told me 37. So somebody here is not feeling it for Coastal Carolina.
It opened at 38.
Huh?
It opened at 38.
It opened 38, so it still went down 5.5 points. That's a lot to go down. They're not having any confidence. Nobody's liking Coastal in this game except Keith. Maybe he does.
I do. And I think if I remember correctly, UL Monroe played Kentucky in week 1 and got destroyed.
Oh, okay.
If I
So
remember.
you'll take Coastal.
Yeah, if Kentucky can beat them that badly, I think Coastal Carolina can do it.
Harris.
UL has improved a lot since week 1, I believe. And that line is dropping. Something's going on that we don't know about. I'm going to take UL in the 32.5.
I am too. Plus, they're at home. They're at home. Anytime you make a team have to travel and they got to win by 30, they better have their stuff together. I'm with you. UL Monroe, I will take. Keith, Michigan State, 8.5-point favorites on the road at Western Michigan. Those Eastern, Western Michigan, Michigan State, Michigan.
Who did Tim take in that Coastal game?
Tim took UL Monroe. Keith is on
Okay.
one. Keith,
8.5.
Keith took
Michigan
Coastal.
State.
8.5 Michigan State. What do you think there, Keith?
Western Michigan is usually one of the top 3 teams in that conference. And that seems about right for a point spread. But I'll give the 8.5, thinking Michigan State might win by about 10.
All right. Harris.
There's another one. It's dropped 1.5 since this morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Michigan State, giving up the 8.5.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
All right. Harris says it, and Rob does too. Michigan State's been playing pretty well. A touchdown. They can get that in the first quarter. And I think they're a field goal better than them the rest of the game. I'll take Michigan State. Try it.
Yep. I'll make it a clean sweep here, Michigan State.
We got you. All right. Harris, Fresno State, 11-point favorites against Hawaii. Hawaii now, let's see, who they played. What is it? Let's see, who's Hawaii played? BYU? I want to say they may have got creamed by BYU. But
You know what? Throw all that out.
you're going to Hawaii.
Travel from the mainland to Hawaii, you're
right.
already at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Give me Hawaii in the 11.
I got you. I think I'm with you a whole lot there, Harris, except I think Fresno State's just a lot better. I think at home they would be 20-point favorites. I think 11's a little light here. I am going to take Fresno State here. I'll give up 11. Tribe.
Yeah, I'll give up the 11 for Fresno as well. Hawaii's not been that great.
All right, Keith.
Yeah, I like what Harris said, but because Fresno State was able to do what they did against UCLA, I'm going to go ahead and give the 11 points.
I got you. Coming back to me here, Oklahoma State, 4-point favorites, traveling to Baylor. And if I recall, didn't Baylor win big last week, or didn't they win at home against a good team? They beat Iowa State by 2 points. And Iowa State was favored by 6. But guess what? This is not Iowa State. This is Okie State. And Oklahoma State is 4 points favored, not 6. I think Oklahoma State's a better team than Iowa State. And Baylor has to get up and then get back up on the horse again. I don't think they do it. I like Oklahoma State. I'll give up 4 points. Tribe.
I might be riding this Baylor bandwagon here. Maybe Oklahoma State maybe wins by a field goal, but I got Baylor covering.
All right. Keith.
I'll take Oklahoma State and give the 4.
Yep. Harris. Will he take Baylor too?
Give me Oklahoma State.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't feel like he could get them twice in a row, did you?
No.
Tribe. UCLA. We've talked about them all through our conversations. Number 20 in the country, 3.5-point favorites. Going to ASU, going to Arizona State. These teams have just been beating the hell out of each other after the Pac-12. What do you think? Is UCLA 3.5 points better on the road?
No, because I think this will be a 3-point game. This might be like a 16-13 game. Give me Arizona State to cover.
Gotcha. Keith.
I'm going to agree with Tim on this one. If UCLA was at home with that point spread, I'd take them, but I'm not going to take them at Arizona State.
All right. Harris.
Arizona State to win the game outright.
All right.
I was tempted to say that, but I didn't.
And I'm gonna actually say, all of you, I think UCLA's 4 points better. I'm going against you guys here. I'm gonna actually take UCLA and give up 3.5. Keith White, Auburn, 22 in the country, going to LSU. LSU's a 3.5-point favorite at home now. And Keith, he and I both remember that first week we saw them playing at UCLA, but this is a different team now. They're, but are they 3.5 points better than the number 22 team in the country? What do you think, Keith?
Oh, that's a tough place for a road team to go in and win. Everything's outside of the home field advantage tells me to take Auburn, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take LSU to
All right.
show some heart in this game.
Harris, the hook's out there, 3.5.
That hook don't make a difference at all. Auburn's seen their last week in the top 25. LSU.
You like LSU? All right.
Sir.
I've seen LSU's quarterback twice, and I just know after his college career, we will never see him again because he sucks that bad. Boy, oh, boy.
No, we go back to talking to about his dad.
Oh, yeah. Let's take Brad Johnson because this kid's not for me. Auburn's
defense may make it look good this week.
I'll take Auburn on the road in the den. How about a Tribe? You going to go with me? You going to go leave me on the island?
I'm going to leave you on the island. I don't think Auburn goes into Death Valley and wins this. So it's sort of a rivalry game a little bit. So I think LSU will get up for it.
Yeah, Tigers and the Tigers.
They're up 3.5-point favorites.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, give me LSU to cover.
All right, Harris. NC State, Louisiana Tech. NC State pulls off the upset of the year. Well, one of them beating Clemson last week. 19.5 on the road. What do you think?
19.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give up the 19.5.
You gonna take it?
I'm gonna give up the 19.5.
Oh, you're gonna take NC State. I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right. NC State probably has been partying all week. We beat Clemson. We beat Clemson. We beat Clemson. We beat Clemson. You got Louisiana Tech on the road this week, and you're giving up almost 3 touchdowns. It's got to be some sort of letdown. It may not be 20-point letdown, but I think it'll be 19.5 anyway. I'll take Louisiana Tech and 19.5. Tribe.
Louisiana Tech has given up 35, 42, 37, and 24 in their games.
Wow.
I see no defense. Give me NC State all day.
All right. Keith.
Well, I appreciate what Tim provided me with as far as information there. Now I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take Louisiana Tech to cover that. I'm just ignoring that. You know.
That's okay.
Coming back to me now. Wake Forest -7 against Louisville at Louisville. Man, oh man! I tell you what, this Wake Forest team, they're running on all cylinders. They're on the road at Louisville. I think they're 7-point better. What's up, Frank Wainscott? What's going on? I'm taking Wake here. I'm going to get on the bandwagon. Tribe.
Yeah, I go for Wake.
All right, Keith.
I agree. Wake Forest.
All right, Harris.
Wake's going to win the game, but just to be different, I'm going to take Louisville in the points.
All right, and the final college game of the week. Tribe, we leaving it to you. Clemson, who laid a friggin' egg. They're 16.5. They're 16-point favorites at BC this week. Clemson, 16-point favorites at Boston College. Tell me Clemson gets beaten straight, or Clemson won't cover this week or gets beat straight up. What do you think, Tribe?
I actually agree with you because I think that they came off a big win. They beat somebody for the first time in forever, and their head coach and the players are on a high. Let's see if that carries over for this week. Clemson may win, but I don't think they'll cover.
All right, Keith.
Who did Boston College just play? Was it West Virginia or something?
Was it Boston? Was it West Virginia they
I
played?
can't remember who it was. It was in Boston College.
I don't think we picked that game last week. I don't think we did. Was it Maryland? Was it Maryland they played?
No, it's Missouri.
Oh, it was Missouri. They played
Missouri.
Okay.
I was way off on that.
That's okay.
I'm going to take Boston College to cover that point spread. I think it'll probably be like a one-score game.
Oh, yeah. Well, they get 16. They get 16. So, yeah, all of it's coming their way. So,
Yeah.
I got you. What about it, Harris?
Another team has seen it last week in the top 25. Give me Boston College.
All right. All I can say is this. If Clemson has any pride whatsoever, and Dabo Swinney can get any team up, he's got to do it against Boston College this week. I think this team is in some serious trouble. I think Swinney, he's not going to get fired, obviously, but my goodness, this team could lose 3 or 4 games before the season's out. I'm taking Clemson here. I think they're on the ropes. They've got to win. We'll see what happens there. Let's go back to college picks of the week. Last week, Harris went 7-14. Tribe went 9-12. Keith 5-16. I went 8-13 myself. So, pros.
I had cat interference last week though, so I mean,
cat interference.
Yeah.
The pros.
Wait a minute. But how many of us had a lock of the week last week in college?
Let's see who your lock of the week in college was.
I don't even remember who mine was.
Harris's lock of the week was Notre Dame. Yes. Tim's was Michigan State, and they didn't cover. Keith,
The hook got me.
Yeah, the hook got you. And I had Michigan, and 20.5 point. No. So our locks of the weeks were not very good last week. They all won, but they didn't cover.
Who did I take last week?
I covered.
You took what was it, Michigan? Did you take Michigan State as your lock of the week?
Right, yeah, against Nebraska, yeah, because it was only 3.5 points.
Yeah, and they only won by 3. The hook got you.
Good job, Harris.
Let's go to the pros. John Wise, you have been officially baptized as a new guy's picking here, and this week's going to be better for you. You went 4-12 last week. Your host 6-10. I didn't do anything. I did nothing to make myself look good. Keith went 8-8 this past week. Harris went 9-7. And there's a reason Tribe is sitting in the middle of the screen at the very, very top because he went 11-5 last week.
And I think Tim is the only one that's perfect on the Survivor.
Right. He's lost. We've all lost one, and he's his Survivor pick. John, let's see, what was John? He missed his Survivor pick too, didn't he? Yeah,
I picked just one.
Yeah. That Survivor. Yeah. He's only missed one because that was his first week. But John, let's see, John Survivor. He took his Seahawks. And then his lock of the week was the Bills, which they rolled. The Bucks. I'm sorry. He took the Bucks as his pick. Harris took the Bills. That's right. I took the Ravens. I missed my lock of the week. Keith took Atlanta. That was a lock of the week. That worked out for you. And Tribe took Arizona. That worked out for him as well as lock. That was our locks of the week. And then our, our Survivor pick, John took the Seahawks on that one against the Vikings. And the Vikings shredded them pretty good. All right.
17.
Welcome, John in. And I'll tell you what, let's start with John and we'll just go clockwise. The Jags. For everything. They're going to Cincinnati this week. They're giving up 7.5. John, are the Jags going to keep it within a touchdown, or do you think the Bengals will blow them out? What do you think?
Bengals will definitely. Bengals will take it.
So you'll give up 7.5.
I'll give the 7.5 easily.
All right. Harris.
Yep.
Jags and Bengals giving up 7.5.
I don't think 17's enough for Jacksonville. Give me Cincinnati.
I'm with you guys. Jags, they just don't impress me at all so far. I'll take the Bengals at home. Tribe.
Yep, give me the Bengals at home minus 7.5.
All right. And Keith, are you going to make it unanimous?
I'm going to take the Bengals.
All right. We got Harris coming up now. Titans, 7.5 point favorites, heading to the lowly Jets. Will the Jets keep this one close, or can the Jets win it outright? What do you think?
The Jets aren't even going to leave the locker room. Give me Tennessee.
Sadly, if they don't leave the locker room, that means they cover. Because
And they scored as many points as they did last week.
Right, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
Although I think they would cancel the game on that game. So.
That game's going to be ugly.
Oh, yeah, I agree. The Titans may rush for 300 yards in this game. I'll take it Titans. Tim.
Yeah, give me the 7.5 for the Titans.
Yeah. Keith.
Titans.
All right. How about it, John? You going to go against us?
Unanimous Titans.
All right. Coming to me now. Lions. 3.5 point. They getting 3.5 points going to the Bears. Matt Nagy today. Matt Nagy came out and said that was the worst coaching before. I actually came out yesterday and said it. And I can't agree with him more. This kid, Fields, got beat up this week. They're not going to pull another quarterback out of the locker room. The Bears are a good defensive team, but I tell you what, they are in disarray right now. I think we're going to go with 3.5 points. I'm taking the Lions here. Something just tells me the Bears have no clue. And you know what? I'll take the Lions. I'll probably be the only one. Tribe.
The Lions are favored by 3.5?
No, sir. No, they're getting 3.5. And like I say, the Bears, to me, have no quarterback. So I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
Oh, I agree, especially if they decide not to. I mean, that was the worst decision ever, not to at least chip or double team Garrett. I get everybody else was having a good game, but now they got to do something. Don't give me the Lions. And Matt Nagy could be our first casualty of the season.
Yeah, I think he gets fired within the next 3 weeks, too. I'm with you. Keith.
I will go with you, Rob. I like the Lions.
Yeah. All right. How about it, John? You gonna go with us, or you gonna take those Bears?
I'm gonna be a lone bear.
All right. You're gonna be the lone bear. He's gonna take them. How about it, Harris?
Yeah, he's going to be the lone bear. Give me the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Tribe fan, Colts, with who Lord knows who quarterbacking at the Dolphins. Dolphins giving up 2.5 points with Lord knows who is quarterbacking them. But they are at home. Tribe, 2.5.
Probably the home field is enough to give the Dolphins, say, a 3-point win. So give me the Dolphins to cover.
Gotcha. Keith.
I'll go with the Dolphins. Give the 2.5.
Yep. John.
I'll go with Dolphins.
Harris.
When's the last time the Dolphins have been favored over the Colts?
Been a long time, right?
Yeah, not in Manning era.
No.
I'm going to take the upset here. I'm going to take Indy.
All right. I got you. I'm sort of feeling that too, but I like the Dolphins' defense, but their offense really stinks, man. They really do. This is a field goal game, but field goal is enough to cover. I'm with Tribe here. I think just being in Miami is enough to give me a good feeling there about the Dolphins. I'll take the Dolphins. I'll give 2.5 points. Keith, the Browns, 1.5 point favorites at the Vikings. And if we remember last week, there was a team that was 1.5 point favorites going to the Vikings called the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And the Vikings fed them their lunch. Are the Browns on that same tier as the Seahawks, or will they bring their A game and will they go in there and beat them? What do you think?
I think the Browns are going to come out better than the Seahawks, though. And Cook is questionable last I saw. He didn't play last week at all, and they still won. But I'm going to go with the Browns. Probably a close game, but I'll go with the Browns and give that 1.5.
John.
I circled Browns also.
All right. Harris.
I've been on the Browns bandwagon all year. Why change now?
And I have not been on the Browns bandwagon all year. And now I'm jumping on it right now for a point. For a 1.5, I'll give that up. I know what we used to have in Washington. He's out there in Minnesota now. I don't have any confidence in him. Tribe, go against us, bud.
No, I can't.
Okay.
give me the Browns for the minus 1.5.
John Wise, Washington football team in a pick'em with the Falcons. The Falcons are a 1/2 point favorite. All that means it's a pick'em game. So all you got to do is pick who you think's going to win here. Washington or Atlanta?
I'll go Atlanta.
All right. Harris.
I'm trying to figure this out because I saw this at Washington 1.5 favorite, and now it went the other way even though it's only a half.
Yep.
Something going on that we don't know about. And give me Atlanta at home.
Yep. Washington last year, the one thing that won the division for them is they had 11 guys on defense playing as one team. This year, they've got a team of jabronis spread out all over hell, and they have no idea what they're doing. This may be one of the 5 worst defenses in the NFL right now. Matty Ice is worth a field goal. I will take the Falcons here. I will do it. Tribe.
Give me the WFT for minus for a pick'em. Yeah, give me the Washington football team.
All right. So Tribe's going to go with them.
Are they going to change their name ever?
Next Twitter
We've been saying to change it to WTF, but
WTF or WFT?
any news on Andy Reid? He was released from the hospital today. Yeah, lock of the week, Denver over Baltimore says numbers. We'll see.
Yeah, he had dehydration.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Washington's going to win, Keith, or not?
Oh no,
No, you like
no,
it.
I'm going to go with the Falcons.
All right. We go to Harris. Texans. Biggest line of the week. They're going to Buffalo. Buffalo just finished beating the crap out of Washington. Now the Texans have to come to town. 16.5-point dogs. That's a lot of points to give up, man. Over 2 touchdowns. Harris is going to take.
Well, I had Buffalo at 17.5. Might as well take them at 16.5.
I got you. You know what? It's just hard for me to fathom that Buffalo may be able to go out here and score 40 on this team. I just don't think they can. I think that they'll get in the end zone a time or two or whatever, maybe score 16, 18, 20 points. 16.5 points is a lot to cover. I will take the Texans here. I just think that's too many points, 16.5. Tribe.
Yeah, I agree. I think 16.5 might be too many. 2 touchdowns, sure, for Buffalo to win by.
Yeah. Keith.
And who did you say who was playing quarterback for the Texans this week? Is it Mills or is it?
That probably is Mills. I don't know if he got hurt, though. I don't know. But
I'm going to be brave. I'm going to give the 16.5.
All right, John, you got to break your time.
So Bills give the points.
Bill's giving up 16.5. Yeah.
You know what? I don't think they'll do it. I think
All right,
Texans
you'll
will
like
surprise
your
them.
All right, you'll like your Texans.
Bills will win, but I don't think they'll cover the points.
I'm kind of with you there. I think maybe a touchdown, maybe 10 points even, but I don't think like 16.5. Coming back to me now, guys. Giants. I said Washington may be the worst team out there. Maybe the Giants may be. If they're going to the Saints, and this is the Saints' home opener, guys, they have not been in the Dome yet. And they've played 2 good weeks. They're 7.5. I would have thought this would have been 11.5. I'm sorry. I will jump all over this one. I will take the Saints all day long. Tribe, tell me why I'm crazy.
Because I think this is bad Jameis Winston week. So I'll take the Giants to cover.
All right. Keith.
I was tempted to say what Tribe did. Giants don't show me anything, so I'm gonna take the Saints. Give it 7.5.
Yeah. John.
Should we change Tribe's name to Guardian?
Well, technically it is Cleveland Baseball Fan is the name, but I said that you can call me anything that the Indians used to be.
We just call it Tribe. We just
The
call
Naps.
Naps.
An apple of joy.
Yep.
Who's
Go
giving
ahead,
the
John.
points again?
Saints 7.5-point favorites.
They'll
Giants.
cover.
Has the Giants won a game, guys? Have they even won?
Giants are 0-3.
0-3. Yeah.
I think Saints will cover.
All right. And Harris.
If we change Tribe's name, can we change it to Drunk?
I was the only one who took the Chiefs, the Chargers last week. So.
You take the Saints?
Wow. I'll take Saints.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, well, guess what? Tribe gets to go first here. Chiefs, 6.5-point favorites at the Eagles. Chiefs, 6.5-point favorites. I don't know which one of these teams have been more disappointing. Tribe, tell me who's going to win this one and why.
Give me I think the Chiefs may rally around Andy Reid here, so give me the 7.5 for the Chiefs. I think
6.5. Sorry.
even better.
All right.
Even better.
Keith.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs. Their offense is tough, and the Eagles gave up a lot of points to Dallas. So I think the Chiefs are going to be probably putting at least 30-something points on the board. I don't see the Eagles scoring that many. I'll give the points.
John.
Did you see just Mahomes? He just looks shell-shocked.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. They easily cover any points. Chiefs for sure.
All right. Harris.
Well, it's sad when your defense is outscoring your offense. Philadelphia's defense, special teams put 14 points on the board against Cowboys. If the offense can't put points on the board, you can't win. Kansas City gets healthy this week in a big way.
All right. And guess what? The Lone
Philip
Ranger,
Reynolds takes the Eagles.
the Lone Ranger's got his lasso out here. Oh my gosh! I'm taking the Eagles. They're at home. They're a tough team. They're not going to win, but six and a half is too many. I like the Eagles to keep it within 5-6 points here. I like the Eagles here. Keith, Panthers going to Dallas. A Panthers undefeated team heading to Dallas. Dallas a 4.5 point favorite. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of like Dallas. I still think Darnold is Darno, or however you pronounce his last name,
Sam
he's going
Darnold.
to have a bad game here pretty soon. And I guess I need to see more from him to believe that he's turned or improved that much. So I'll give the 4.5.
All right. John.
I'll give the 4.5 also. I think Panthers definitely win.
Oh, no.
Or,
You like Panthers or the Cowboys?
I'm sorry. I'll go Cowboys.
Cowboys? Okay. All right. He went Cowboys. Harris.
I'm going to make Sean happy here as well. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look great.
You
41.
say with that star right behind you.
Yeah. Look, the Panthers are 3-0, but who have they beat, man? They've not beat nobody. I'll take the Cowboys. They cover easily. Tim.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys. And spoiler alert, this may come up later.
Throw the yellow flag on Harris. He's taunting over there.
Spoiler alert. What'd you say?
This may come up later.
Throw the yellow flag. He's taunting.
John Wise, Seahawks, going to the 49ers, and the 49ers are favored by 3.5. The hook's out there. The hook's out there, guys. Seahawks and Niners. Who you like?
49ers are at home.
3.5 point favorites.
I'll pick them.
You like the Niners? Okay. Harris.
I don't think the Seahawks are as good as everybody thinks they are, guys.
Yeah.
I think this game could end up being a rout. Give me the Niners.
You're taking the Niners. The hook's too much for me right here. I think it's going to be a field goal game, overtime game. Seahawks, I think, probably win outright, but three points maybe would have changed my thinking. 3.5, I'll take 3.5. Tim.
It's the same thing. Now that you said 3.5, I think you might be right. Down to like the Sunday night game, down to a field goal. So give me the 49ers to cover.
Keith.
I'm going to take the 49ers to cover. I think they're just going to bounce back and division opponent. And
We got you. How about this one? Harris Jessup, Cardinals, traveling to LA to play the Rams. Rams are 6-point favorites.
Wow, that really changed.
6 points.
6. Wow. Give me the Cardinals in the 6.
All day long. I'm all day long on this one, guys. This is a team that I think is better than the Rams. I think they're going to outplay the Rams. I don't like their quarterback. Clearly, I don't. I've told you that before, but I think they're a better team. I think they beat them outright. In fact, I'm picking the Cardinals here. I don't even think we need the points. Try 6 coming to you.
Give me the Rams. Let me see if Arizona can maybe stop Aaron Donald.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to take the Rams as well.
All right. Okay. So we're split down the middle. John Wise, take the split, break the split up here. What do you think?
It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a really good game. I think Rams could cover.
6 points. So you think
I think Rams will take it.
all right, over 6. All right. Coming back to me here. Steelers heading to Green Bay to Lambeau Field, 6.5 point favorites. And I'm like this. the Packers can't keep playing like up and down and up and down. We know the Steelers bring a defense with them. We know that much. And we know that number 12 does not like to get hit. That's enough for me right there. I'll take 6.5 points. I'll take the Steelers in this ball game. Tribe.
I'll take green and yellow over black and yellow. Give me the Packers. I don't like the way the Steelers could be crumbling and Tomlin might be out of a job after this season.
Wow. Keith.
I don't agree with the thing about Tomlin, but I'm going to take the Packers and give the points.
I got you. John.
I'll go with the way Tim said it. I think the green and yellow. I think the black and yellow are going to end up black and blue. So I'm going with Packers.
All right. All right, Harris, you're going to leave me on the island by myself.
I hate to do this to you, Rob, but I hate Pittsburgh just that much. Give me Green Bay.
I got you. All right. Tribe fan, Ravens going to the Broncos. And the Broncos were favored by 1.5. It's almost a pick'em game, not quite. A 1.5 point favorite Broncos. Who you got?
Oh, I almost don't want to pick this game.
You and me both.
Give me the Ravens to cover, if not win. I mean, it's call me drunk again, but
I don't know about that.
Keith.
Yeah, just if there were no points, I just think the Ravens are going to win this one in a close one. So it's not much, but I'll take the 1.5.
I got you. John.
Broncos are 3-0. Ravens 2-1. I'll go Ravens.
All right. You're going to take the Ravens and you get a 1.5. Harris.
This is one you could throw the records out the door here regardless.
Right.
And we know this. Tucker can hit from 66 in Detroit. If this game gets close at the end,
70 up there.
76 in Denver.
Yep.
As much as I hate to do this, I've got to take Baltimore.
Yeah. I'm with you guys on this one. They've got the running attack. Drew Lock. The thing is, if you don't have an NFL network or if you don't have the package, you don't get to see these guys play. And I really haven't had a chance to see Denver win its 3 games. But I do know Baltimore can run a football. And I do know Baltimore, if they show up defensively, they've got a pretty good chance.
Yeah, and they're on their 6th string running back or something.
Yeah, and they can still run in football. And they get the best kicker in football. They get the best. I'm taking the Ravens here.
And they have the best kicker in the history of football.
Huh? Yeah.
They have the best kicker in the history of football, regardless of the 66-yard field goal.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad man for you. Keith, Buccaneers, Sunday night football, 5.5 point favorites. And Tom Brady's coming back home to New England.
That really dropped too.
Bucks, 5.5 is what they're at. It was as much as 8.
Yeah, I don't see the Patriots doing a whole lot against the Buccaneer defense. And Brady, he's always going to score at least 20-something points, if not 30-something. So I think the Buccaneers win comfortably here.
All right. John.
Yeah, I hate going against my Patriots, but I'm Tom Brady all the way. He knows that organization. He knows what they can do. He knows how they prepare. He's going to prepare even harder. He's going to come home with a vengeance.
Harris.
Gronk scores at least 3 times this week. Buccaneers big.
Yeah, I'm with you.
He left with an injury last week. What was the injury?
Just a bruise.
Just a bruise.
Bruised hip. I think it was bruised hip. And he's got a little bit of turf toe too, but I don't care.
He ain't going to miss this game.
No way. No way.
He misses it.
Tom Brady throws for 350 and 5 touchdowns this week. I will take him all the way across the board. Try to go against us.
Broom, 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 broom.
I got you. All right, John.
You curling over there?
Hard!
Monday night game. Las Vegas Raiders. They're 3-0. Going to take on the Chargers. Chargers 3.5 point favorites in LA. It's good. Could be a really good game. Who do you like, John?
Yeah, I think it will be a good game. And Chargers looked pretty good last week. I'll go Chargers at home.
All right. Harris.
When the schedule came out, when this schedule came out, did we really think you'd be looking at an undefeated Raider team going into a one-loss Charger team?
Probably not.
No way.
No.
But Gruden has his team playing so well.
And it's a hook out there too. If you go to the Chargers.
I got to stay with Gruden. I got to take the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's a hook out there for a reason, and they're trying to get us to bite on it and take your Raiders. Guess what? I'll take it hook, line, and sinker. I think you outright win this game, but yeah, I'll take your Raiders here. I'm more in the Raiders camp now than I am in any team out there almost. Tribe, tell me why I'm crazy.
You're not crazy because I'm going to take the Raiders to at least cover. I mean, San Diego may pull this out late, but it's going to be a tight one, I think.
They get 3.5. So that's
San Diego, Los Angeles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Keith.
Oh, I really thought I was going to be in the minority on this one, but I'm not. I'm taking the Raiders. I think they'll win.
All right. So, folks, we're going to recap real quick. We all like the Bengals. We all like the Titans. We all like the Browns. And we all like the Cowboys. And we all like the Ravens this week. We all like the Buccaneers. But other ways, we're splitting away from it. We've all lost one on our survivor pool so far.
Except Tim.
And you can, huh?
Yeah, Tim hasn't.
Yeah, that's right. Tim hasn't. That's right. Tim hasn't. And you cannot take the same teams that you've taken already this year. So, look around at the point spreads, folks. Make sure it's something you like, and then go with it. Let's go to Harris first. Harris, first off, we're not. This will just be the survivor one.
Well, as much as I hate this guy, I got to take him at some point this season to stay alive. I might as well take Brady and his Bucks now.
All right, he's going to take a Buccaneers. I'm going to skip me. Go ahead, Tribe.
Since I've already taken Tampa Bay, I can't take them, but I will take the Cowboys -5.
Cowboys. He'll give up a few points, but he likes them good. Keith.
That's the one I'm taking too. I'm going to go with Dallas.
You're going to go with Dallas as well. So if one of you go down, two of you go down with the ship. I got you. John Wise. Let's see. Who did you take last week, John? You took
Seahawks. Seahawks.
Yep. So you just get.
What's the Jaguars Bengals? What's that one?
Jaguars Bengals. Bengals are 7.5. You got to give up.
I can give that up. I'll go Bengals.
You'll go Cincinnati. Okay. Man, I'll tell you what. I really, really hate doing this week, but I got a real strong feeling that you know what? I am not going to go with it. I'm going with the Saints. I like the Saints 7.5 points better than the Giants all the way, and I just have no Daniel Jones. I have no confidence in him whatsoever at all. Guys, the lock of the week. We're gonna send everybody in chat out to Vegas this week. We're sending them out to lock, clock, and click it down. Doesn't have to be your survivor pick. It's got to be one you like to make some money on this week. Harris.
Cleveland.
I got you. And I'll put Harris. I'll go next. You know what? Go with Atlanta, guys. I know what Washington's all about, and they are not impressing me at all. Take your money with Atlanta. Tribe.
Is this college or pro?
Any lock of the week you like, bro. Anybody with a just with a spread though.
All right, I'll give me Notre Dame.
All right, you'll take Notre Dame this week, okay? Gotcha. All right. And Keith.
I'm going to stick with my pick of the Cowboys.
Okay. And then John.
I'll go with the Dolphins.
All right. He really likes the Dolphins. All right. We were just talking about Matt Nagy. We'll hold you here but a couple more minutes, guys. Matt Nagy. To me, I think he is on his last legs. Who else out there?
Real quick, Rob, if I was going to take a college game, I'd go with Florida, give an 8 to Kentucky.
Okay, gotcha.
And I had Notre Dame earlier, if you remember.
Yeah, gotcha. Who else out there? Who else? I'll name a couple of coaches, and you just kind of put your hand up if you think I'm even sniffing something close to a coach could be in trouble. How about the New York Giants job? Could anybody be thinking about maybe wanting to get rid of him?
Not head coach, but I think Garrett's in trouble too.
Garrett. Okay. Somebody else said something. Was it you, Tribe?
Yeah. How long has he been there, that Giants coach?
Is this his third year?
It might be turned up just a tad.
Is this the third guy since the guy who won the Super Bowl? Coughlin, yeah. Is this the third guy since then?
At
They got
least
stability.
Yeah. How about Washington's coach? What about him?
He may be done after this week.
Who? Washington's coach.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah.
Even after a playoff appearance last year?
Yeah. As
Okay.
bad as
I mean, it was a 7-9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Good point.
With a 7-9 record. Yeah. I'm with Harris all the way here. And Keith knows how I feel about it. They can't get rid of this clown quick enough for me because I personally, they're wanting Jack Del Rio's head. They're wanting his head for the defense playing so bad.
Well, that's the thing.
Take him to, let him go to USC, let him coach USC, and let Rivera go wherever the hell he wants to. But to me, I just don't see him being there much
That's
longer.
the thing. I mean, if the defense was playing well, even if they were losing, if the defense is playing there, he's probably going to keep his job. But he's a defensive coach. They had a good defense last year.
Yeah.
They still got a lot of talent there, but the defense has given up tons of points, and that's just coming off a 7-9 gift like last year, where nobody in the division really challenged you for that title.
How about Sirianni up in Philadelphia? First year, yes, but they're already ripping him for some of his play calls, for some of the stuff that he's doing. I don't think he gets fired during the middle of the first year, but
He survives the year. The worst case is he survives until the bye week.
Yeah. Yep. The Jets, you're supposed to be better. You got Zach Wilson, and you're looking like trash.
Yeah, but they didn't get anything around Zach Wilson, did they?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, and then you lost let's face it, Becton's probably one of the better tackles in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't have offensive line.
Yeah. Now what's going to happen with Jacksonville? Will they fire Urban Meyer, or do you think he will actually walk? Which one do you think would happen first? Do you think they would actually fire him, or do you think that he would actually just leave? I think he'll leave.
Maybe after maybe 0-8, maybe he decides, no, I'm done with this crap.
It wouldn't surprise me at all mid-season seeing.
Yeah, I think the only way he'd get fired is if they think that he's really considering walking away anyway, and they just don't think he's focused on the team.
Yeah, Harris.
I think he's going to stick the season out and see what the game plan is. You may see him for year 2.
Okay. How about it, John? Do you think he sticks it around a little bit more?
I have no idea. I think he will.
Yeah. The thing of it is, when your name is mentioned so many coaching vacancies, they wouldn't be talking about you if they didn't think there was that small possibility that if we give him the chance to ramp it up, he'll leave. And that's the thing. He's always done it. He's everywhere he's ever been. He's always won. But now he's finally getting to a place that it's not just getting handed to him. And I like to call it the Phil Jackson syndrome. Phil Jackson never went anywhere that he didn't win until Michael Jordan left, and then he found out real quick we can always win every year. And then finally, when he went to New York, he really, that's the thing. Some of the coaches cannot deal with that losing, and I think there's a good chance he ends up walking after this year. I really do. Player this week to watch, guys. Anybody. Somebody that you think could light the scoreboard up, or you think somebody 3 INTs, or somebody that's just going to make something happen. Positive, not negative.
Ezekiel Elliott's going to have his biggest game of the year.
200 yards.
Maybe not 200, but
150.
He's going to carry the ball 150, 175 this week.
All right. Keith White.
First name that comes to mind is wide receiver Ruggs of the Raiders. I just have a feeling he's going to have a big game.
I got you. John.
I think Gronkowski is going to do it to the Patriots. I don't think they're going to be able to stop him.
All right. Try.
I'll give you an underrated name maybe for the week. How about Joe Mixon for the Bengals?
All right.
Oh!
I'm going to go with a guy that's
Hey, don't bite me now.
He's going to get bit. Oh, my gosh.
She put her teeth on me.
I'm going with the Seahawks quarterback. I just think that they're going to go into the 49er land this week. He's going to have fun. And I really think they're going to beat him. And I like him this week. I really do. Number 3. I think he does the job. Week 4 will be coming to a close this week, guys. And I'll tell you, we got to see if it's, will Michigan get beat? Will Michigan State, Penn State? All of us took Arkansas against Georgia, and I don't know how many of us really think. I think they can beat Georgia. And Keith took Alabama, but the rest of us took Ole Miss. I don't think Alabama loses, but I think his top 25 is going to get turned over big time. What do you guys think?
I've already told you there's a couple of teams that shouldn't even be in the top 25 down there at the bottom.
He said Clemson, and there was
Auburn.
Yeah, he said they would drop out.
Yeah.
So does Ohio State drop another ranking if they don't cover Rutgers? That could possibly happen.
It definitely could. And I'll tell you, Cincinnati falls out of the top 15 if they lose, maybe out of the top 20 if they lose. What if Oklahoma wins by a touchdown, guys? Do they keep their 6th ranking? They're at Kansas State. Let's say they win by a touchdown, not by 10, by a touchdown. Do they stay number 6 in the country? Do they fall? Tribe.
They'll probably stay because they'll usually give a win for top 10. Usually they'll stay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Harris?
I sort of agree, especially considering you have a top 10 matchup up there where somebody's going to lose anyway in Georgia, Arkansas.
Yeah.
What's going to happen there? Are they going to drop out of top 10 with a loss, or are they just going to drop the spot? You never know the way these voters vote.
And right behind them, Cincinnati and Notre Dame's playing too. 7-9. Yeah, you're right. Keith, will Oklahoma drop if they win by only a touchdown? Will they go lower than 6? Let's say they win. Let's say they win 20-13. 20-13. What's your pollsters going to say about them?
I don't think they would this week.
Don't think so.
No.
I think he'd drop a spot or two, but I don't think he'd drop out of the top 10.
I mean, maybe if it goes to overtime or something, or if it's like a last-second type of decision. But
I got you. So, Tuesday nights, guys, I am loving it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. How about you folks out there in YouTube land? I won't say call it TV land, but out there in YouTube land, I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Philip, Dez, Frank, Numbers.
did you hear from Anthony this week?
I want to throw something out there. Last week you had a giveaway. This week I've got one. Okay. I have an extra copy Second Season Express.
Second Season Express. Okay.
Second Season Express by Play. Well, I want to basically do the same thing you did last week. They need to pick 5 games.
5 games.
Put it in the comments. All right. I will also once this video is over, I'll put my email address out there for you guys in the comments as well.
Harris, can you briefly describe that game? How long does it take to play a game? What's involved?
Well, if you have the full version, okay, well, first off, you really need the full version in order to play it. You can probably play this game in 15, 20 minutes tops. Okay. It's a quick play. All right. It's not play by play. It's basically drive by drive.
Okay.
All right. It's great if you have the full version and you're trying to replay a season or whatever. You know, you could play 14 games a week with this, or if you have a close game, you know, you can go from playing 3/4 of this over to the full version for the 4th quarter. I mean, you know, both of them interact real well together. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to say five games, same as Rob did last week.
You want pro games.
All pro games, 5 pro games.
Now, are we going to play straight up? Or are we going to just play straight up?
Well, we're going to use the spreads that we use here.
Okay, I let them call straight up games last week.
Okay, then we'll go straight. No spread.
So you guys can go straight up with your picks, 5 pro picks, and then let's see what Harris says.
Okay, now, as far as the tiebreaker, total points on the Monday night game.
Total points on the
Total
Monday,
points.
on
Between the 2 teams.
the Raiders and Chargers.
Correct.
All right. So you
right.
heard that, guys. Anybody or if you're watching this video and this is a Thursday or it's a Friday, you cannot obviously pick the Thursday night game. Don't be crazy, because if we get it, we're going to X you out. You can't do it. If you're listening to this on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, get it in here by Saturday evening and pick 5 pro games straight up. And then Monday night, we want the total of however many points the Chargers are going to score and the Raiders. Let's say the Raiders, you think they're going to win 30-20. You just simply put the number 50.
Correct.
Do that. And Harris Jessup's going to leave his email address up here.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments.
He'll leave it in the comments down here. And if you don't get it to Harris, get it to me. I will get it to Harris. And I will, yep. And anybody else that watches the video, help out if you want to. 5 pro games along with it Monday night total. And Harris Jessup's giving away Second Season Express.
Yep, I got 2 copies of it, and there's no sense of keeping 2 of it here.
All right, so a giveaway again, guys, and we're not going to promise you a giveaway every week, but we're not going to tell you that it's not going to be a giveaway. Frank Wainscott's already got you, Harris.
Frank, you make sure it goes into the comments section underneath, because I may not have the chat available.
Gotcha. So after we shut this down, go back and watch it. Yeah, that's a great reason to watch it anyway, guys. Keith and Tim and Harris and John and me, I mean, when we go to bed at night, we sit here and watch ourselves talk again, because, I mean, hell, we're just that we just throw ourselves
sleep.
Hey, I fall asleep. I fall asleep every night listening to your videos.
Oh, yeah, man. Listen, hey, look, if you're drunk or if you're sober, I don't care. Listen to what Jessop just said, because I'm telling you right now, I can put anybody to sleep.
Well, then when you say Washington football team, I wake up screaming, because
well, you don't want to think that. You don't want to even think that thing twice, because
some people that might induce vomiting.
Right.
Frank, I do have you written down. Don't worry about it. I got
I'm gonna go get a COVID test or something.
Cold sweats. How about that? Hour and a half, and you guys have put up with us. The 4 of you that are left in here deserve the game itself, but at least you're going to have a chance, okay? He's not limited to how many, but you only get 1 try piece. One try piece. Yeah. 1 attempt each. So, Frank, definitely, after this is over with, let it post. It takes most time 3 minutes to post up into YouTube. then go back, watch it, and then leave it in the messages. And Harris will he'll put it up right after it gets posted as well.
Right.
Keith, Tim, and John and Harris, thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you guys coming again.
And you guys on the panel, you guys are more welcome to try to win this thing too.
Do what now?
So the guys in here on the panel, they're more than welcome to try to win this thing as well.
Harris, I've got 2 strat projects right now. I don't have enough time.
That's the thing. I got so many things on Strat I'm trying to play.
You know what, Harris? For the hell of it,
And I got other games I got to try to get to.
I may take you up on it. I may take you up on it. You know? So, hey, John, if you're out there, if you get a chance, take him up on it too. Join us next Tuesday. Anthony, you should be ashamed of yourself. He sent me an email today. We went on a cruise off of what's it? Where is it at?
Catalina?
San Diego. Huh?
Catalina?
Is that San Diego?
Ooh, I don't know if that's an island out off of California, but
so anyway, they went on a cruise and we went to a Padres game.
Yes.
Is it Catalina?
Yep, off of California.
Yeah. He went for a whole week. And I feel for him today. He said, damn it, they got me working my ass off. So my man, they did everything. He said they ate the best food and everything, went to a Padres game, which is sad because the Padres look like they were heading home very quickly. So, but that's another day, another time. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Everybody out there, if you want to join me in this bunch of jabronis, it's 5 of us here now. It can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us. We don't care.
Rob, could you invite Ron Rivera over for chili and you can kind of go over some things?
If Ron Rivera comes over, I'm not even going to offer him a slice of pizza that's upside down in my freezer. I'm not going to offer him that. Hell no. Hell no. You don't even get the uncooked frozen version, you son of a.
he gets what we call DiGiorno pizza.
Yeah, he doesn't even get that. No.
He's not going to get a Wild Mike's or what?
No.
City.
I don't know, but that chili's worth driving for, guys.
I got a mousetrap downstairs. He can go in there and take a little chunk of the cheese off the mousetrap if he wants to, which we never had caught a mouse, but that's all right. He can go in there and fight for it.
You catch a rat with him.
If he's still got a job, right? You guys have a great night. God bless. Thanks, every one of you. And like I say, all you got to do is contact me, and we can hook you
Rob,
up.
are you going to do a live show with us for baseball playoff preview or anything? Or
We certainly can. We need to do that. Hey, maybe we'll do that early next Tuesday. Earlier, if we possibly can. Maybe an hour. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
I could make 6 if I continue doing the working at 6 to 4:30. I could do that.
I'd have to leave work a little bit early, but I could probably do it.
All right, we can do that because it's not going to be that many. Plus, if we do it then, I guess if we do it Tuesday, one of the what you call it games will be over with by then.
Well, the problem is that you don't know the whole first round until the wild card games are played. So you might want to wait until those are.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to do, hey, Monday, make a video, smart. Have your picks, and say, hey, everybody, put your picks in the comments.
Right. And then, of course, we can do it Thursday or whatever. Yeah, you can definitely do that. But Tuesday, maybe we'll try to maybe do a 1 hour thing, just kind of prepping everybody for who might be here, and everywhere. But baseball does not look good for my Phillies right now. It does not. So 2.5. Now,
but Phillies got to win 2 out of 3, or else if the
they got to go to Atlanta and sweep. They got to go to Atlanta and sweep. They're playing tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Look, my team was at 150 games ago.
Do what?
My team was eliminated 150 games ago.
Was that the Orioles?
The Orioles. Harris says from now on, you get to count the last 4 seasons and all their win total, and then see if they can make the playoffs and see if they get 100 wins for 4 seasons.
Still think they fall a couple games short.
But my thing is that the Orioles might not get the number 1 pick in the draft, because this could be the first time in I don't know how long, or maybe even the first time in the division era, that we could have 210 loss teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is It's not Pittsburgh. Is it Pittsburgh?
No, Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks, yeah. And that's a team that Phillies went and visited last week and lost 3 out of 4 to them. So
Wow.
yeah.
Ouch.
So that. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they still do, but didn't Major League Baseball used to alternate the first pick AL, NL based on record?
I have no idea.
I
No.
on that one. That will be something I'll look up this week.
Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go call my mom. So I'll be.
Everybody have a great
guys,
week.
have a good night.
Yeah, I'll see y'all next broadcast.
Have a great night.
All right.
So you guys have a good week.
Thanks.